What is up, everybody? We are back again with another episode today. Sorry, guys, it will not be a banger episode today because, as you can see by the title, it's a little bit of a freebie today, So, give me a lot of NBA, NBA, a lot of everything. But yeah, man, it's a good, beautiful Saturday evening. If you guys are enjoying your day, you're going to I don't know, like just going to a corn batch or whatever, just enjoying your day. But my co-host will be coming on at 3:30. A little minor issue. It's all right. I'll start it up. My other co-host will not be available today, so it's just me and my uncle. Which will be joining me shortly. But you can tell by the title, there's a little bit of mix-up between NBA and WNBA, which I just announced. And yeah, so I got some few notes to talk about it. But I want to congratulate you guys for getting me to 21 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. Thank you for showing the love, the support, for subscribing. Hit that like button so that you can get any live video or recording or post. Appreciate you guys. Let's run it up to 30 subscribers. Let's run it up. And then, yeah, but without further notice, this is the Bass with Truth and Knowledge. I'm your host, Aramis. Let's get right into it, y'all. All right, y'all. So, something interesting today. I have a few things that I want to bring up as far as the NBA. And then as soon as my co-host comes on at 3:30, because it is 3:03. Who knows? Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do, because I wanted to talk about the NBA first, but I wanted to address that with my co-host. So right now, I'll bring up any NBA stuff right now first. Get that out the way. There's like a lot to talk about because right now it is preseason. Those who don't know, I do not watch preseason NBA. I do not watch that. I do not. Some of you guys probably will watch this video and be like, why don't you watch NBA preseason? It's just, it's not, it's not exciting to watch. It's not something that would hype me up. You're seeing all the rookies that were drafted are playing, having time to play. I will be bringing up too, as far as the rookie of the year, who is going to be the rookie of the year for the 2025 season, who is the rightful candidate to be the rookie of the year for the 2025 NBA season, and I will be talking about that later on, towards like around 3:30, maybe 3:40. Quarter to 4. We'll bring it up. But so let's hold on, because I do have some notes written down on my phone. I don't want to just talk and not know what I want to bring up first. So actually, you know what? This surprises me a lot, to be honest, too. When you think about it, this was 2 days ago. So those who don't know, the Pelicans just plan to start 6'7" Herbert Jones, who is 6'7", at a center this season. So he will be a center this season, which is, I don't know why. You have a center. He is not even that tall enough. What player has ever been a center that is 6'7"? Honestly, you got centers that are like 6'11", 7'4". Like This man don't even look 6'7". He's not even that tall. He don't even look 6'7", bro. He really don't. Comparing him to like a like think about it. He will be guarding DeAndre Ayton, Joel Embiid, Wemby, Jokic. Every center that is taller and bigger than this man will bully him, bro. What kind of like now? I know somebody, right? Jones will face some tough matchups in the Western Conference, which I highly agree. In the Western Conference, we got some really tough centers, and then on top of that, like just what if he comes across Giannis or AD or just anybody, just any center in the league. It could be Eastern or Western, but he's gonna have a tough time in the Western too, major tough time, because there are some tough centers that's gonna give him a hard time. So I just don't know how that's gonna work out. I really don't know. People in the live, if you want to write down in the comments, tell me how you feel about Herb Jones at a center. I can actually pull up Herbert Jones, but he's going to be a starter center. I believe he was a small forward, power forward. No, he was a small forward, I think. But I don't know how I feel about that. So give me a minute. Herb Jones. What is he, a small forward? He's got to be a small forward, bro. What position does he play, though? That's the thing. Yeah, he's a small forward. Now you're having him start center? That doesn't make any sense, bro. So you move him from a small forward to a center. Pelicans, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Now, I'm not hating on the Pelicans for what they're doing with their team, but at the same time, he's 6'7". What is a 6'7" center gonna do? He's small. He's small compared to other centers. Now, I don't like the idea of that, but I know that Pelican fans probably thinking what are y'all doing? But some probably gonna say, put this light on me, bro. But some are gonna say, oh, it's a good thing, or it would be good for him, or maybe it'll help out. I don't know. But do Pelicans not have a center besides Herbert Jones, a small forward? Why can't Zion be a center? Like, I don't know, bro. Herbert Jones at a center, though, I definitely don't feel like that's a reasonable thing to do. I really don't, because at the end of the day, it's like, what in the right mind think that was okay to have him be a starting center? Unbelievable. All right, so I got that out the way. This has been really on my radar recently. So guys, if you don't know, I was itching to figure out what the main the main topic was going to be for this video. There was I'm gonna be honest. There has been so many things happening between the WNBA and the NBA, right? So you got talks about Bronny, Centers, Cat, Miami, Warriors, my team, LA staffs. And then you got like Kyrie, and then you got the new updates for the upcoming season for the WNBA, and then you got the game one incident for the WNBA play championship. It's just so much going on. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make it a freebie. All my co-hosts who will come on to the show could just talk about anything. But right now I only got one so far, but he will be coming on at 3:30. It is 3:12 right now. He will be here shortly. But it's just a mix of everything, y'all. So anybody who wants to come on in the comments and comment what you want me to, you want me to address or whatever, comes to your attention and you want it to be announced or not announced, but you want it to be talked about. Let me know in the comments right there, y'all. So we just talked about Herbert Jones. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. But it's kind of crazy how that's even happening. But let's move forward to Bronny James. This was 4 days ago. The Eastern Conference scouts and exes think the expectations of Bronny are unfair. Now, this is the scouting for the Eastern Conference. They commented, "You're set up for failure." Now, I think that's a little bit. I think that's a little bit of harsh for the kid Bronny. That's a little bit of harsh for him. So they said the expectations for Bronny by the fan base and by LeBron and Rich Paul are not commensurate with the reality of his game. If they had any real idea of how far away Bronny is, they would not have done this. I mean, this is Bronny's first first NBA experience, bro. Like, I need y'all to lay off this man, bro. For one thing, it's a preseason. Y'all are not making comments about this in a preseason, bro. Okay, every rookie is gonna make mistakes. But when it's Bronny, it's like, oh, he's set up for failure. He's not set up for failure, okay? This is what I need to stop right now. I need everybody to stop criticizing what Bronny is, bro. All Bronny is trying to do is ball, have fun, play the game that he loves, go home, and go to sleep or play his game or whatever. That's all Bronny is here to do. Bronny is here to, just play the game that he loves the most. But at the same time, he's getting criticisms like the Eastern Conference scouts commented, "You're set up for failure." And not only is that, but the expectations for Bronny by the fan base is really criticizing him. And by LeBron and Rich Paul are not. I don't know what's going on with the whole Bronny situation. Like it is. I don't know, bro, because it definitely needs to stop. It really does. Like, he's not set up for failure. He's not. How many rookies has had made mistakes? Okay, like Bronny is but I can't even. I don't know, man. I'm gonna move that to the side because I want to ask some questions to my co-host about that situation. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna save the rest for that for later. This was 2 days ago. This is a report for the Los Angeles Lakers are looking to sign a big man before the 2024-2025 NBA season begins. Do you not have any big men? Who should they sign? Do you not have any big men like AD, Christian Woods, Hayes, Cam Reddish, Rui Hashimaru. LeBron is a big too, but like, what other big do you want? Like Anthony Davis. Do you not have any bigs? Like, I don't understand what. I don't understand. Why are you trying to get a big though? Please, somebody help me out here. Why are LA trying to get a big? Please, because I'm confused right there. Um, Jimmy Butler has revealed that his dad passed away during the 2023-2024 NBA season. Right after All-Star break, my teammates really need me to be a lot better. I want to always answer to that call, but I couldn't care less about basketball right now. I don't care. It sucks to hurt. It sucks to lose people. I didn't know what to do. No amount of money in the world could bring him back. Basketball, no matter how much I played, it couldn't fix that. Now I do. Now I want to, I want to take a second because Jimmy Butler lost his father during the 2023-2024 NBA season, which is last year. I think this was right before. No, I'm sorry. This was right after the All Star. Um, yeah, man, it sucks. Like we had a few NBA players lose a loved one. I think the most heartbreaking death we've had in the NBA is, there's a few. I can name top 5 NBA most heartbroken moments that we witnessed throughout the NBA years. At the top of the list, you got John Wall. There was a little girl who I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a little girl who had cancer and she was battling cancer, and John Wall became best friends with the little girl and would bring her to a few of his games, and she was battling it pretty well at a point where it wasn't enough, and then she just died. So he demoted that game to her. He played his heart out, and it's just like it's traumatizing. And I was there to see that moment happen. I was like, I was, it was kind of sad, man. Like just to see that poor little girl just lose to cancer like that. Like that's not something that no, I don't wish that on nobody. I really don't. I pray that anybody who has cancer, please beat that, because that is not a good thing you want to have. It's not. You know. Second one was Isaiah Thomas losing his sister during the NBA playoffs. I think it was the Western. I think it was the semifinals of the Western Conference semifinals. No matter, I don't know what team he was facing, but that doesn't really matter. He lost his sister in the car crash. He played his heart out. He didn't now notice this until I think his team or somebody told him, and it's really heartbreaking. Um, the third one will have to go with Kobe Bryant and his daughter dying in a plane crash. For those who don't know, that happened in 2020. Um, R.I.P. Kobe. R.I.P. Gigi. Gigi would have been the next great WNBA player. But yes, and then the fourth one, I'm gonna have to go with. Um, there was a college player that was supposed to get drafted by the Boston Celtics. I forgot what his name was. I think that was the year 2020, 2021. Hold on, let me see. Who was the kid who died? Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. Right before. Yep, there it is. Terrence Clark was a college basketball player of the University of Kentucky who died in a car accident 3 months before the 2021 NBA draft. Who was he? Clarence. No, I'm sorry. Clark was a 19-year-old freshman guard who was a top scorer for Kentucky. He was a McDonald's All-American and consecutive 5-star recruit. Clark died in a single passenger car accident in Los Angeles on April 22nd, 2021. His vehicle ran a red light and collided with another vehicle, which then hit a street light pole, and in a block wall. Clark was not wearing his seatbelt properly. How the NBA honored him. The NBA ceremony drafted Clark in the first round of the 2021 NBA draft. Commissioner Adam Silver paused the draft to invite Clark's family onto the stage. The NBA also had each draft prospect wear jerseys with Clark's name and number. So that's the history of Terrence Clark, who was supposed to be in the NBA. Had a terrible car crash. R.I.P. Terrence Clark. R.I.P. Isaiah Thomas's sister. R.I.P. the little girl who died, who was best friends with John Wall. And the fifth one, would have to be Jimmy Butler's dad. Passing away last season. I noticed a few deaths that we had in the NBA. The Dikembe Mutombo, we just talked about that one. He has passed away. Bill Russell, talked about him. Nothing Bill Russell is still around. I think he passed. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. But we had a few deaths going around in the NBA season. It is not something that we should take serious. That we should be taking serious, because death is the worst thing that someone can go through, losing a loved one. I did lose. I Because I know for one, because I did lose someone. I lost an uncle. I lost a great grandmother. So it's traumatizing, especially for NBA players, right before the game, and then they actually have to play the game, and they're pouring their heart out into the game, and it's like it affects them. But yeah, so it's a lot. It's a lot, yeah. This is why we should cherish the loved ones as we can right now, before time runs out, before God takes your loved one's hands and tells them it is time to go. This is why you should cherish the ones you love. Build every single best, funny, entertaining moment with the loved ones you have right now. Because sooner or later, they will be gone. And you will be heartbroken. So, just please do that. Kyrie Irving. Moving on to the next subject. Kyrie Irving is considering Team Australia for the 2028 Olympics if he is not selected for the Team USA, per Sam Amick. Because you see this happening. Josh Giddey, Ben Simmons, and Kyrie Irving on the same team for the Team Australia in the 2028 Olympics. Now, remind you, the 2028 Olympics will be hosted in LA. and Kyrie was snubbed for the 2024 NBA season. No, not NBA season, but for the 2024 Paris Olympics, I believe he was snubbed. Jaylen Brown was snubbed. Because he could have easily replaced Kawhi, or Jaylen Brown could have replaced Kawhi, but they picked Derek White. Um, yeah, I mean, hey, Kyrie just wants to be a part of the Olympics, bro. He just wants to be a part of it, and I feel like he should have that right. And I mean, he already has his high hopes on Team Australia. Team Australia will look it's gonna look scary if they got Kyrie, an unguardable point guard. They're gonna have USA is gonna have issues, bro. Every country's gonna have issues guarding him. Most definitely, 100%. Can't wait to see that happen. Uh, so this is from Basketball Forever. This was 5 days ago. The Heat are renaming their home court Pat Riley Court at Casillas Center as he goes into his 30th season with the team. Miami renaming home court to Pat Riley Court. So we all know Pat Riley has been a a part of the Miami Heat establishment, the culture and the environment. He has been a part of that team. He has coached Dwayne Wade, LeBron, Shaq, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, and a few other, Miami players that has been a part of Miami. And it is good that they're honoring that they're renaming the home court to Pat Riley. Love to see that. This was also 5 days ago. LeBron on how special it is to play with his son. Oh, it was to play with Bronny on his birthday. For a father, it means everything. For someone who didn't have that growing up, to be able to have that influence on your kids and have that influence on your son, have those moments with your son, then ultimately to be able to walk with your son is one of the greatest things a father could ever hope for or wish for. For a father, it means everything. For someone who didn't have that growing up, LeBron on playing with Bronny. I feel like this is gonna be one of LeBron's biggest moments playing with his kid, Bronny James Jr., all the way from middle school, high school, then college, then into the NBA league. Um, sorry, I'm turning my ringer off. Um, but yeah, it is a big moment. It is because like this was talked about after he graduated from college. This was talked about since then. Will we see Bronny playing in the league with his father, or will LeBron retire before Bronny gets there? Uh, Bron just said he still has enough in the tank, so we may see him for a few years, give or take. We don't know if he's still here by the year 2028. That's where Bryce will come in. Who knows? We'll see. But it is interesting moment. What else? So this was 3 days. So this was 3 days ago. Victor Oladipo debuted as an analyst today. He hasn't played since 2023. For those who don't know, Victor Oladipo was a tremendous scorer. He was one of the best scorers who played for OKC, any of the Pacers, Miami. Actually, you know what? What team drafted him when he first came into the league? Let me see, because I don't think I know that one. What teams did? All right, so I had the teams right here. Okay, so Victor Abadiba played for the Magic from 2013 to 14 to 2015 to 16. The Thunder. Okay, so he was with the Magic for 2013 to 14, 2015 to 16. He was with Magic for 4 years. He was with Thunder for 2 seasons. He was with the Pacers for 2 seasons. No, no, he was with the Pacers from 2017 to 2021. Then with the Rockets in 2020 and 2021. And then he was with the Miami Heat for 2020 from 2020. I'm sorry, guys. From 2020 to 2021 to 2022, 2023 for 2 seasons, and now he is no longer in the league, and he has become an analyst for ESPN. Can't wait to see that. It is 3:33. I don't know if my co-host is gonna be coming on. Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. I'm gonna try to send my co-host another invite, so just give me a minute here, guys. It's work in progress right now. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to reset my link to my co-host, make sure he gets it so he can hop on with me. Uh, all right. What else? What else is on my list right now? All right, let's talk about my Golden State Warriors real quick, y'all. Golden State Warriors has set the record for 28 threes with the new pieces we have collected. Golden State Warriors has set a franchise record for 28 threes in a single game, and I was against the Sacramento Kings. Okay, and I could pull up the. Now, I have seen something like, based off how the Warriors are right now, we can make it towards top 5. And I agree. I definitely agree. I feel like my Warriors can make a top 5. We're undefeated in the preseason. We just beat Sacramento twice, again, by close points. So the Warriors won't be blowing any team out. I know that for sure. We won't be doing that, but it will be a close game. It definitely will. I can go to last week's game. We beat Sacramento 109 to 106. Now I can go to the box score and I can tell you this. Moses Moody, 23 points, 3 rebounds. He was 7 for 13 from the field goal. He shot a 53.8 field goal percentage. He was 2 for 6. He shot 33%. 7 for 8 from the line. His percentage is at 87.5. And if you go to Curry only has 6, because Curry's not going to go all out in the preseason like that. And then if you go to Kuminga, he had 19. Buddy Hield, he had 10. Buddy Hield was 4 from 6 from the field. His field goal percentage was a 66.7. He was 2 for 4 from the 3. Shot 50%. No free throws made because he didn't make any free throws. He grabbed two defensive boards, 2 turnovers, and three personal fouls. Now that's just the third game. Now if you go to the fourth game, no, I'm sorry, not the fourth game, but if you go to the second game, when they beat, actually no, they blew out the Sacramento Kings 122 to 112. Now let's go to the box score. Kuminga 16, 2 and 1. Draymond 10, 2 and 5. Kevon Looney 2 and 2. Whack. Curry 13, 0, 1 and 1 steal. 1 assist, 1 steal. Brandon had 8 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals. I'm not pronouncing his last name because I'm going to say it wrong. Buddy Hield went for a high 22, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Who is this? Oh, D'Anthony Melton had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. We're looking good so far, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. My Warriors looking a little good right now. We looking good. But we are undefeated in the preseason. We're 3-0. We're undefeated. I don't know how many games we have left in the preseason. I could check for you guys. Hold on. So today we got Jazz, Spurs, Grizzlies, and the Bulls, Philly, and Boston. And then Warriors play tomorrow. They're home against the Pistons at 8:30. I won't be able to watch that game. Hold on. Let me just see. So October 19th is the last. So no, I'm sorry. October 18th is the last preseason games, and then